there's the other stake. From there, from that stake that way is what's proposed. That's the proposed vacation.
No, we haven't officially okayed it. Well, I got to wait on it. We advertised 2:30, so I really can't. It's viewing. John, second that.
Second.
We're here today to view this possible vacation of Water Street, and I guess at this point, Doug, or
we need to know exactly what part vacated right here.
as we talk today, if you would state your name, please, so either for the recorder or the minutes here, so we know who's talking, please. Doug, could you kind of run through where we're at with this?
Currently, this is public right of way, and there's 2 stakes here and 2 stakes up here close to 60. That's an alley.
Okay. An alley today.
That is an alley today. And there's a stake over here behind the bank. You can look at. My understanding, Dennis, the vacation is from this seat from here, that direction. My understanding, that's the proposed vacation.
And purpose vacating the lot is for what reason?
Who filed a petition? Okay.
That was the Johnsons? Yes.
Right. So I'm sorry, I didn't read the petition. What's the reason for vacating the roadway?
To take this house and stuff out here and put another business in there to gain space for parking.
Everybody signed it?
No, them guys took it and Dana didn't.
So this part of the alley goes clear out down here where the circle is and back out on thing there.
Back out to 60.
So they can get back out to 60.
This is a street. That is, I'm Curtis Hunter, the adjoining landowner here. This is the street. That is Henderson Street running that way across 60.
Okay.
Now, I'm presenting the county commissioners here with 2 petitions. One of them is to maintain Water Street as it is. The other one, under section 5553.042, the township trustees have unimproved that alley for over 21 years. And under the law, I am allowed to petition to have the alley.
The alley hasn't been used in over 100 years. The property, I'm Clark Hunter, and the property's been in the Hunter family for over 100 years, and I've mowed these lots off continuously over the years, and nobody has ever used that alley until this summer. After I mowed the lots off, Dana Johnson started to drive across there after he found out where the alley actually was from having a survey. The surveyor come in and survey where it was at. He did not know exactly where it was to begin with.
It had to be surveyed.
My older brother owns Lot 8. There's a letter from him this summer that he opposes closing Water Street. At the time, the rumor was they wanted to close all of Water Street, so it does not state just this certain area here.
Our petition states that we just wanted to close from this
That's
point.
right. Mine to maintain the street says maintain Water Street, period. From the freeholders in this township of the county of Muskingum County.
Well, the purpose of this meeting today, or this viewing, is not to make decisions, but strictly to hear,
Gather the information.
be able to visually look at this, and then here on the 10th, I believe, a meeting is scheduled in our office to actually hear concerns above and beyond what we may hear today. So we're not here to make a decision, here to see what's actually going on and hear any concerns that you may have.
I might add that Water Street is a chip and sealed street. This alley that they're wanting to use has no base to it, hasn't been used in 100 years, and they'd have to rebuild the whole base in it.
Whose responsibility is that, Doug? Townships, private individuals, whose responsibility is that?
It's a public street. It's unimproved at this point in time. Whoever would require that roadway to be opened again and used for public use would be required to bring that up to standards.
Or the township accepted as
Or the township accepted as is.
As is. And the township has that right.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah, Monday.
The other problem is I got a truck. I can't come up there and turn that narrow alley, make a turn and go to 60 and back down. Get my farm down the river here a couple miles. The way I enter my driveway, if I'm coming up from Morgan County, I cannot go in my driveway with my truck or trailer behind me. So I come up here and make the loop around, and I'm right on the southbound lane then. I can get down the road and get in my driveway. So this will be a real inconvenience for me. Then I've got to fight the other direction of traffic.
You've got to fight it coming out here.
Why?
It's not making
I
any
come
sense.
right around here and I get down the road.
You're not making any sense of it.
Come out
Why
over
aren't I?
there, you have to wait and wait because you got the people coming from the northbound and southbound, and you can't get out on 60. You have to wait so long because you got them
And then you're
coming.
holding up the traffic, some
Yep.
people back
Let's
out.
try to talk one at a time. This recording will be, we won't understand what it is anyway probably, but we need to try to do the best we can with it. Mr. Johnson, I think had a question here.
My question was, why are they opposing for this road to be closed? And he's just kind of saying now it's because he says he can't get turned. Well, how much more room would you need to turn that truck?
Well, I don't know. I can get around down there okay.
Well, that alley, you own both sides of that
Right.
alley, so you would actually be
And
just
under
going up
ORC,
onto your own property a little ways.
Under Ohio Revised Code 5553.042, it has not been improved for over 21 years. Therefore, the township trustees lose it. And it goes to the abutting property owner, which is me on both sides.
Without looking at the code, I don't know.
That portion of that code would probably have to go to a prosecuting attorney's office for review. For that review.
What proof do you have, Shane Tysinger, what proof do you have that hasn't been used in that many years?
Well, I've mowed it for the last 25 or 30 years, and
Let me
nobody
ask
ever
you
went
a
across
question.
there.
Proof. I'm asking what proof do you have that has not been used?
Now, are you asking as a township trustee? You're our new trustee, are you?
Yes. I'm just
Okay.
asking you if you have
Let me
any
ask
proof.
you a question. Whoever drove across there prior to August of 2007?
Well, it
it was-
wasn't open.
It wasn't open.
Right.
Wasn't open.
Then nobody used it, did
Nobody
they?
was using it.
I'll say exactly.
Right.
It was a, it
You
was an
answered your own
abandoned alley.
question. She answered your
we-
question for you. That's the
because we
proof.
were-
Nobody used it.
Because we were going to see about closing this. We thought that would help everyone if that alley was opened up
Why do you really want to close this? To gain the ground, right?
for our business. We want to put a
You gain the
drive-through
ground.
and
You
possibly
gain
a
the
restaurant.
street right away. You will gain 66 feet across here for your property.
Right.
Right.
I'd like to say something.
That's why.
Is that good for the public convenience and welfare? Or is it good for your convenience?
Well, it's a,
I'm Lester Armstrong, and I live 2 miles down the road. And these guys have lived here all their lives. I've lived here about 17 years, and I've seen no changes in this place down here for 50 years. And I'm not against anything getting better. And I would be more than glad to see another business going down here. I think it would help the town. I think it would help the residents in the area. And I believe that these people are trying to do something to make this area better. And I for no reason see any reason why anybody would be against closing this short part of this road. And for the excuse of not being able to turn in here, that's, to me, that's inexcusable.
All right. Now, for the record, your wife's daughter is married to their son,
State your name.
Records for Bear State.
State your name.
Curtis Hunter. Your wife's daughter